Get the playlist ready. It is in my stories. It's called Create. Use your own music if you like. But again, the way that I practice and teach is very music oriented, so it's kind of the guide. So get your music ready. We will start it at approximately the same time. So on 3, 1, 2, 3. And then let's come to the mat and start in child's pose. Oh, where is my music? Give me just another second. Let's see what's up with this. Try it again. 1, 2, 3. There it is. So child's pose, your knees are wide, your big toes touch, your arms extend forward. Let the head rest. And just wiggle a little bit, settle into that shape. Take a deep breath in through your nose. And out through your mouth. Again, deep breath in. And out through your mouth. One more time, deep breath in. Hold at the top. And exhale through your mouth. And start to find your ujjayi breathing. Slight constriction in the back of the throat. Inhales and exhales through the nose. That oceanic sound, that hissing sound becomes a focal point for your meditation. As we bring our unconscious breathing under our conscious control, so do we bring our emotions into our awareness and our behavior under our control. The way that we respond rather than knee-jerk react. Plant some seeds for your practice, whatever it is that you might need to cultivate or release on your mat today. On your next inhale, come forward to tabletop. Exhale, line your knees up underneath your hips, spread your fingers wide. And as you inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze. Maybe curl the toes under to stretch the soles of the feet. Linger here for an extra breath or two. Don't worry about what you look like today. Just focus on how you feel. And on the exhale, round your spine into cat pose. Release the tops of the feet to the floor. Linger here for a few moments and breathe. And then with your breath, your pace, inhale, cow pose. Exhale into cat. Maybe you close the eyes to encourage that inward focus. And then start to explore some creative, intuitive movement here. You might wiggle a little bit side to side or explore a spiral through the abdomen like a cement mixer. Find ease in the neck. And then let's meet back in a neutral spine. I always like to start by warming up the hamstrings. Stretch your right leg back, parallel to the floor. Point your toes, roll your ankle out. Draw the belly button in. Change the direction of that circle. Hold here, extend your left arm forward. Inhale for length. Exhale, pull elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen through the booty, through the hamstrings, through the toes. Exhale, pull that abdomen in. One more, inhale. And exhale. Inhale for length. You can stay here or reach back. Catch the foot for tiger. Kick the foot up and back. Lengthen through your left waist. And breathe. Lift it a little higher as you inhale. On your exhale, carefully release back to table. Let's do that on the other side. Left leg back, point the toes, hold here and just roll your ankle for a moment. Other direction. Hold it long, stretch your right arm forward, inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, reach through the hamstrings. And exhale, activate those abdominals. One more, inhale. And exhale. Inhale for length, hold here, or tiger pose. Lengthen through your right waist. Check in with your rotator cuff and that supporting shoulder. Lift it higher as you inhale. Carefully exhale back to table. Step your hands forward about 2 inches. Come into plank pose, feet hip width distance. Downward facing dog. Try to resist the urge to shorten your stance. Go ahead and pedal out your legs, loosen up, clear the cobwebs. This is a great time to tune into your intuition, just responding to the feedback you're getting from your body. And hold here. Let's bend the knees deeply, stretch that spine, wrap your triceps in. Shift forward, inhale to plank, and exhale back to that crouching position. Inhale forward, exhale crouch. One more time, inhale. Exhale, crouch, hold in that crouch, and then send the heels towards the floor. They don't have to touch. Straightening out those legs, not necessarily all the way. Rotate the inner thighs back, connect to your Mula Bandha and the pelvic floor. Uddiyana Bandha and the diaphragm, knitting those front ribs in rather than letting them splay out. Lift up on tiptoe, take your heels over to the right and down, just exploring this other angle. Lean into it. Back to center, heels high, inhale, exhale, other side. Feel that side body stretch. Let's inhale back to center, exhale, heels towards the floor. And then walk your hands back towards your feet. Ragdoll at the back of your mat, grab onto opposite elbows, but do it the opposite of your usual way. Becoming aware of our habits, the tendency to do something the same way every single time. Release the neck. One more breath. On your inhale, come to a half lift, stretching the spine, shifting your weight forward and rotating your inner thighs back. Exhale, fold. Let's do that again. Inhale, half lift. Feel that upper back and mid back strong. Exhale, fold. One more time. Inhale for length. Exhale, fold. All the way up. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, walk it forward to plank. Coming into side plank, you may want to take your left hand to the center of the mat and then rotate open, right hand high. You can stack your feet if you like. Make sure that left shoulder is plugged in. Explore any movements or variations. And then let's try that crouch on this side as well. So make sure that your feet are staggered and then bend your knees and send it back. Inhale. Exhale. Send the hips towards the feet. Inhale. And exhale. Let's inhale back to plank. Exhale all the way down to the stomach. Release the toes, inhale to cobra. And exhale, release. Let's do that again. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, release. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Take it back through a tabletop into your downward facing dog. Reconnect to your breath. Shift forward on your inhale. Plant your right hand under your face perhaps, and then staggered feet as you open into side plank. Explore some movement here. Make sure that right shoulder is plugged in. And then with staggered feet, we add that crouch, sending the hips towards the heels, and then straightening the legs. Bend the knees, and straighten. Last one. Let's meet back in plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale all the way down. This time, arms back, palms up. Inhale, lift everything up. Let's actually flip those palms in. So like you're crushing a beach ball between those hands. Feel your upper back, mid back strong. Lift up a little higher, squeeze your butt, straighten your legs, pull your belly button in. Find your breath. Feel that posterior chain activate. Lift your arms higher. And as you exhale, release. Plant those hands, take it back through your tabletop into downward facing dog. Reconnect to breath. Rather than letting your shoulder blades scrunch together, think about spreading them apart. That's going to engage your lats and help support your shoulder. Lift up on tiptoe, and then just tiptoe to the top of the mat. Little tiny steps, pushing the floor away. Meet at the top, ragdoll, feet hip width. And then just take a few moments to sway and decompress. Maybe grab the elbows. Release those hands. Inhale, half lift. Rotate inner thighs back, pull the abdomen in, and exhale, fold. All the way up, inhale, reach. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, reach, and exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Let's make sure we're at the top of the mat, big toes touching, or you can keep your feet hip width. Reconnect to that intention that you have for your practice. Reconnect to your Pada Bandha in your feet, Mula Bandha in the pelvic floor, Uddiyana Bandha in the diaphragm, Jalandhara Bandha in the throat. Open the eyes, inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, forward fold, softening through the knees. Inhale, half lift, stretch your spine. Exhale to Chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Upward dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in. Out. In. Out. One more. Lift up on tiptoes. Transition to the top of the mat. Inhale to your half lift if you can. Exhale, forward fold. All the way up. Inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale to Chaturanga. Try to alternate which foot leads as you step back or step forward, and especially if you flip your feet one at a time in this transition. Try to alternate the leader. Downward dog. Focus on spinal stretch. So you might need to soften the knees to find that. And one more breath. Lift up on tiptoes, transition to the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. All the way up, inhale. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, extend. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. 3 breaths. Check in with your rotator cuff. Check in with those locks in the abdomen. Make sure fingertips are gripping the mat. 1 more. Lift up on tiptoes, transition to the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. All the way up, inhale, reach up, look up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, reach up. This time we're coming into chair pose. Exhale. Take an inhale. Forward fold as you exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Right leg high, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Foot next to your right hand, next to the thumb. High lunge, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Left leg high, inhale. Exhale, knee to nose. Set the foot down next to your left thumb. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. 3 breaths. One more. Lift up on tiptoes, transition to the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Utkatasana chair, inhale. All the way to stand, hands to heart. We have 2 more of those. Inhale, chair, sit low. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha, right leg high, inhale. Exhale, bring it forward. You can do high lunge or warrior 1. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Feel free to skip these vinyasas if you need to. Respond to the feedback you're getting from your body. Left leg high, inhale. Exhale, bring it forward. High lunge or warrior 1. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Keep your neck straight. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. 3 breaths. Lift up on tiptoe. Transition to the top. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose, inhale. All the way to stand, exhale, hands to the heart. Last one, inhale, chair. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha, right leg high, inhale. Exhale, bring it forward, warrior 1, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Left leg high, inhale. Exhale, bring it forward, warrior 1, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. 3 breaths. Last one. Lift up onto lift. Exhale, forward fold. Chair pose, inhale. All the way to stand, exhale, hands to the heart. Take a moment, recenter. Spreading the toes. Drawing the pelvic floor and diaphragm in and up. Lifting the back of the skull. Interlace your fingers, press your palms forward and up as you sit into chair pose. Stretching out the wrists. Arms back, butt back. Pull the heels apart without movement. Feel how that presses your knees together and fires up the core. Let's inhale, rise, and exhale, reach to the right as you press your hips to the left. Bring the weight into the heels so you're not arching your back. Strengthen your legs, lift your chest. Inhale, bring it back to center, and exhale, back bend. Inhale, reach, and exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, take it through your flow. Meet me in downward dog. Right leg high, inhale. Exhale, bring it all the way forward. Warrior 1 on your inhale. And exhale, hold it here. Grab your left elbow for a tricep stretch. Stay here or go for your Gomukhasana grip. Knit your front ribs in. Get a little lower, press into the pinky edge of that back foot. Lean over to the right if you want a little extra. Inhale back to center, arms high. Open to warrior 2. Exhale, spread your stance out nice and wide. Flip your palms up. Get that external rotation of your arm bones. Roll your front thigh out, your back thigh in. Drop the tailbone, lift the chest. Open up that left rib cage a little bit more. Stretch the arms, gaze over that front hand, get lower. Straighten your front leg, get ready for triangle. Inhale, reach, hinge forward. Exhale, hand underneath the shoulder. Modify if you need to. Front thigh rolls out, back thigh rolls in. Tailbone presses in. Heart rotates up, gaze up if you can. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat for revolve triangle. You can take a twisted lunge if you need to. Right hand high. Less twist in your hips, more in your shoulders. I always like to wrap this top arm, getting a little shoulder stretch there. Rotate inner thighs back. Stretch the spine. Push the hand into the floor to help you twist through those shoulders. Inhale, take that hand high, and exhale, hands to the mat. Get ready for extended side angle, so you need a longer stance. Back heel down, front knee bent. Elbow to thigh, top hand all the way up and over. Lean back, knit front ribs in, and turn sternum to the ceiling. Take any variations here. I'm just taking it easy. And take an inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat. For humble warrior, you want to set your feet up, just like warrior 1. Interlace fingers behind you. Rise on an inhale to make some space. And exhale, bow your torso down inside of your front thigh. Get low in your front knee, tuck that right hip back. Yeah, I said I was going to do pose names, which I am, but I can't help myself with the alignments, the good stuff. Round your spine more. Feel that stretch through your back. Get lower. And rise on your inhale, warrior 1. You're getting ready for a twist. Feel free to lift that back heel if you need to. Exhale, hands to your heart and rotate to the right. Hook your elbow to your knee. Press top hand into bottom hand. Less twist in the hips, more in the shoulders. Stretch the spine, open the chest. Now lift your back heel if it's not already. Look at your front foot. Inhale. Get ready for revolved chair. Exhale. Step forward. Line your big toes up, knees up, and sit lower. If you want to open those wings, go for it. Take an inhale. Hands to your heart. Exhale. Inhale and forward fold. Exhale. Inhale. Half lift. Exhale. Take it through your flow. Inhale. Urdhva Mukha. Exhale, Adho Mukha. Left leg high, inhale. Exhale, bring it forward, warrior one. Rise on your inhale. Settle into your stance and grab that right elbow. Gomukhasana grip if you like. Pull the front ribs in. Lean to the left if you want a little extra. Reach up on your inhale. Warrior two on the exhale. Spread your feet much further apart. Heel to arch alignment. Gaze over that front hand. Roll your front thigh out, your back thigh in. Get lower. Open up your right rib cage. Hug those hips and stretch your spine. Stretch your arms. Get lower. Find your Ujjayi breathing. Triangle, straighten that front leg. Inhale, hinge forward. Exhale, bring your hand underneath your shoulder. Roll your front thigh out, your back thigh in. Press your tailbone in and turn your heart up. Take an inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat for revolved triangle. Remember, you can take a revolved lunge if this is too much for you. Left hand high on your inhale. Option to buy, half wrap. Now strengthen the legs. Less twist in your hips, more in your shoulders. Engage those quads, stretch your spine, more space between your belly button and your heart. Take an inhale, hand high. Exhale, hands to the mat. Get ready for extended side angle. You need a longer stance, back heel down, front knee bent, elbow to thigh, top hand all the way over. Feel that side stretch. Take your variations here. Again, I'm just going easy. Turn the heart towards the ceiling. Keep pressing that tailbone in. Inhale. Exhale, hands to the mat, setting up for humble warrior. You need your feet to look like warrior one, hips square to the front. Interlace your fingers the opposite way. Rise on an inhale. And exhale, bow it down. Get low in that front knee, tuck your left hip back. Shrug your shoulders out of your head, get lower. Round the spine, stretch that back gaze to the navel. And then rise on your inhale to warrior one. You're getting ready for a twist, so you can lift that back heel if you need to. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart and rotate to the left. Hook your elbow. Press top hand into bottom hand. Keep that back leg straight and strong. Bend into the front knee. Less twist in the hips, more in the shoulders. Gaze up if you can. Now if your back heel's not lifted already, look at your front foot. Inhale. Exhale, step it forward, revolve chair. Line up your knees, your toes, your hips, sit lower. Open up those arms if you like. Bring your hands back together, take an inhale. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, take it through your flow. Meet me in downward facing dog. Let's meet in dolphin pose, lowering the elbows down to the mat. Push the floor away, find that shoulder stretch. Start to walk your feet forward as it suits you. Continue to press the floor away, the head is hanging. Breathe into it. So I said we were gonna play it by ear. My body has automatically just gone into the rocket, the bottle rocket, which is a modified ashtanga vinyasa. This is one of my favorite formats. Now meet me back in downward dog. Let's walk our hands back to our feet, come into a forward fold at the back of the mat. Make sure feet are parallel, bind your big toes, Padangusthasana, inhale for length. Exhale, pull yourself in, let your head drop. Shift your weight slightly forward and rotate those inner thighs back. Pull your abdomen in. Move your shoulders out of your ears. Use that arm strength to pull. Release. Get ready for Padahastasana. From the front, you slide your hands under the feet. Toes meet your wrists. Inhale for length. Exhale, pull yourself in. The elbows can go out to the sides, or for a deeper wrist stretch, bring them towards your shins. Rotate inner thighs back. Scoop belly in. Use arms to pull. Move the shoulders away from the ears. And release. Coming into Malasana, turn your toes out 45 degrees. Inhale for length. Exhale, sink your hips down. Now, a lot of the time when we come into this posture, we just kind of let everything go. So I want you to squeeze your glutes. Notice how that rotates your thighs out a little bit more. I often like to take these fingers and point them down for a little wrist stretch. Maybe roll out the neck a little bit. And then let's come into a forward fold. Toes forward. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. Now, bring your hands to your waistband. Point your elbows up. Feel your back engage. Now, strong through the feet. And then rise halfway. Keep those elbows up. And rise all the way to stand. Reach your arms up. Still feeling rooted through those feet. Now I'm going to keep my gaze forward just because I don't have a focal point on the sky. It makes me dizzy. Lift up on tiptoes. Stretch through the spine. And tiptoe to the top of the mat. You're finding this toe to fingertip tension. And tiptoe to the back. So normally we look up between the hands. But again, it's a little hard when you're just looking at blue sky. Meet me at the top and reach, reach, reach. Point that tailbone down. Draw your front ribs in. One more breath. Heels down, hands to your heart. Step your right foot back. Wide stance. Parallel your feet for Prasarita, wide-legged fold. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Prasarita A, your hands come between the feet. And if you want to take a tripod headstand, you can. For me, this is feeling like a real nice stretch in my hamstring, so I'm just going to chill here. Strong legs. Rotate the inner thighs back and then abdomen in. Stretch through the spine. Keep it active. That's why my handle is called Get Lit from Within. So I want you to light those muscles up. Make it active. Engaged in the process. And let's rise on our inhale. Arms out to the sides. Exhale. Grab onto opposite elbows behind you. Or you can take reverse prayer. Inhale for length. Exhale, flat back all the way in. Shift your weight forward slightly. Strong legs, strong belly, straight spine. Elbows back, shoulders back, getting that shoulder stretch. And rise on your inhale, arms out to the sides. Interlace your fingers behind you. Exhale, palms together. Inhale, open your chest, and it's a round spine this time. Exhale, chin to your chest. Scoop out the belly as you fold in. And just breathe a little bit more weight forward. Round the back. Shoulders out of the head. Hands to your sacrum. Rise on your inhale. Last one. Exhale, forward fold. Prasarita D. Bind those big toes or grab onto the outside edges of your feet or your legs. Pull yourself in with a long, straight spine. Shoulders draw together and away from your head. Strong legs, quads on. One more. Release those hands to the mat. We're just going to turn to the back of the mat for a half splits. Release your back knee down. Send your hips back. Straighten that front leg. Flex the toes back. Inhale for length. Exhale, fold. If you feel like coming into full splits, go for it. Again, my hammies are sore. It just feels nice to stay here. The advanced practice is knowing when to level up and when to level back. When to take more, when to take less, right? I often compare yoga practice to eating practice. Sometimes our eyes are bigger than our stomach, right? It's all ego. And then from half splits, bend that front knee into a low lunge. Coming into half pigeon, I want you to curl your back toes under, plant your hands, pick your right foot up, knee to chest, and then just swing your right foot forward so you're mimicking that pigeon shape, but only as far as your muscles can actually take you there without forcing. Now right knee to right wrist, and extend, lower the leg down, extend that left leg back. Inhale for length. Exhale, forward fold, or feel free to stay up and explore a back bend. Continue to breathe there. My devices are bugging out. Explore that shape. Back away from anything that feels painful. Last one. And then come back up onto your hands. Let's take it back to three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, bring that foot all the way forward. Let's turn all the way around to the top of the mat. So we're doing all that stuff on the other side. Release your back knee down for half splits. Straighten out your front leg, send those hips back. Inhale for length, flex the toes back. Exhale, hinge from the hips to fold over that leg. Open up your hamstrings. Take your variation. And don't be surprised to feel different on one side than you do on the other. Remember to respond to the feedback you're getting from your body. Good. From half splits, we come into low lunge. Setting up for half pigeon. Plant your hands. Curl your back toes under, lift the knee. Now pick your left foot up off the floor, knee to chest. And then just swing that left foot forward, mimicking that half pigeon's shape. Set your left knee next in behind your left wrist, and then extend your right leg back. Getting those hips nice and low towards the floor to the best of your ability without forcing. Inhale for length, and exhale, drape it forward and rest, or explore those shapes that you did on the other side. Maintain your ujjayi breathing here. I notice in my own practice, when I start to come lower to the floor, I tend to lose that meditative breath. We also want to stay connected to our bandhas in the pelvic floor and the diaphragm. Notice any unnecessary tension or gripping happening in your mat, in your body. A few more breaths. And let's make our way back up onto our hands and into three-legged dog on your inhale. Exhale, bring that foot all the way forward and then step to the top of your mat. Inhale, half lift. And exhale, fold. All the way up, inhale, reach. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Let's take the arms out to the sides and again wrap the arms around behind you or take reverse prayer. Step your right foot back and then turn to face the back of your mat. We're setting up for pyramid. And if you need your hands on the floor, that's totally fine. Inhale for length. Exhale, hinge forward, bringing your chin towards your shin. Try to maintain that straight spine. Shift your hips forward to level them out. Scoop your belly in and then bring the chin towards the shin. Elbows back, shoulders back. Ujjayi breathing. Rise on your inhale. And then turn to face the other direction, switching your arms as you do. Inhale for length. Exhale with control, forward fold. Strong legs, firm belly. Straight spine, chin to shin. Elbows back, shoulders back. Slowly rise on your inhale. Now bring your left hand to your left hip. Shift forward and bring your right knee into your right hand. Maintain this or bind the big toe, extending that leg forward. If you're ready, take it out to the side, left arm out. Strengthen your standing leg and stretch your spine. Rotate that right thigh bone out. Find that external rotation. Rotate your shoulders externally. Broaden through the collarbones. Bring that leg back to center. And then float the leg high, arms up. Inhale. Exhale, rotate to your right through your spine. Inhale back to center. And exhale, release. Tadasana. Let's do that on the other side. Right hand to hip. Left knee into the left hand. You can maintain this shape or bind the big toe. Extend the leg forward. Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana. If you're ready, take it out to the side. Notice the tendency to lean. Stay strong through your standing leg. Rotate that left thigh externally, so tuck that left seat bone under. Stretch your spine. Rotate your shoulders externally, broadening through the chest. Slowly back to the center. Inhale, reach your arms high. Exhale, rotate open to the left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, release it down, Tadasana. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, back bend. Inhale, reach. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, take it through your flow. Meet me in downward facing dog. Step or float all the way through to a seat. Feet together, knees apart. Inhale for length and exhale, forward fold. Just receive, restore, relax. So the sun is coming to get me. We're going to wind things down. I miss you guys in California. I miss the ocean breeze. Hopefully I'll be back no later than mid-June, maybe sooner. We'll see what happens. If anybody knows of someone in Orange County or Long Beach that is looking for a roommate, let me know. One more breath. And gently roll up through your spine. Extend your legs forward for Dandasana. Find your head directly over your hips. Nice straight spine. Plant your hands next to your hips. Arm length might kind of change the position there. You want to be able to push the heels of the hands into the floor so you can find those spinal muscles stretching and your shoulders being pulled down away from your ears. Toes to the nose, chin to the chest, and chest to the chin. If you want to feel a little bit more, from your hips hinge forward. Feel those upper traps stretching as you use the floor as resistance and push the hands into it. Reach your arms up on your inhale. Tip your pelvis forward and exhale, fold. Inhale for length. And exhale, pull yourself in deeper. Stay connected to your bandhas. One more breath. And rise on your inhale, arms high. Exhale, release your hands back behind you. I like to point my fingers outwards. Feels better on my shoulder. Roll the shoulders back. Point your toes for reverse plank. Lift the hips up. Get the toes down. Gaze forward, up, or all the way back. Open through the front of the body, legs together. And gently release your hips down. Sit up nice and tall. Flex the feet. Inhale, reach your arms high. Rotate to the left. Exhale. Inhale back to center. Exhale to the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, C curve through the spine as you reach forward. Slowly roll down onto your back. Take a moment here and just feel your body. I want you to come into the inversion of your choice. That could be as simple as or a supported bridge. You could take your legs up in the air and allow all the fluid to drain. So your blood and your lymph fluid, really good for your many systems of the body. Or if it feels good in your body, take it into plow pose, halasana. Tucking your shoulders underneath you, hands support the low back, pinky fingers together. You want to make sure there's no pressure in your neck or your head. From there, you take your legs up into shoulder stand. So push your elbows into the floor. Stay connected to your bandhas and your breath. If you're in shoulder stand, slowly lower the feet towards plow. You can keep your hands at your low back or interlace your fingers and then press the arms into the floor. Maybe you want ear squeezing pose. One more breath. Slowly, carefully bring your body back down. Extend your left leg forward as you pull your right knee in. Relax that left foot on the floor. Pull your right knee around your rib cage, your armpit. Maybe roll that ankle out a little bit more. We're going to take a twist. That might be as simple as just taking your left hand, steering the knee across the body. You could also straighten that leg and take it across the body. Or if you want to come into cat pulling its tail, you'll come into Gomukhasana, stacking your thighs, grabbing the outside edges of your feet. You pull this left heel to your right cheek and send the right leg up as the left knee goes forward. And then roll onto your left hip. Send that top hip forward to create more space in the low back. One more breath. carefully, using your core for support, come back to the center. And we'll switch sides. So let's start by sending the right leg forward and just holding on to the left shin for a moment. Wind relieving pose. Pull that knee around the ribcage and into the armpit. Roll your ankle out. And then again, coming into a twist, that could look different for many different bodies. So as simple as just using the right hand to take the knee across the body. Maybe you want to straighten the leg and take it across. Or if you want cat pulling its tail, you're going to stack your thighs, kind of like eagle legs. Reach down, grab the outside edges of your feet. Now your right heel is to your left booty. You extend that left heel towards the sky. And then your bent knee forward. From there, roll onto your right hip and rotate your spine. If it doesn't feel good, respond to that feedback from your body. This is how we care for ourselves. Instead of forcing a story or forcing a shape on our experience, can we tune into what is already there? One more breath. Carefully make your way back to center. And take both legs up, and let's just do a dead bug, because shaking is such good medicine. So arms up, legs up, and like you're a bug floating on its back on a pool, just shake everything out. Shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Just release energy from the ankles, from the wrists, from the shoulders, from the knees. Get all that jiggling happen everywhere. Release, release, release. And then relax. Extend your legs forward. And just feel the life force coursing through your body. Make your last final movements and get ready for meditation. I encourage you to set a timer. It'll often let the mind kind of chill out a little bit more instead of worrying about when it's going to end and if you're doing it right. Thank you for being here. Thank you for practicing. And just make sure to send me a message. Let me know that you're practicing, because otherwise it's kind of hard to tell what's going on the other side of the screen. Stay hydrated, stay healthy, stay well, stay in touch. Love you guys. Bye.